Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started in just a minute here. It is a little warm this afternoon, but isn't it great to be outside and amongst friends? Well, congratulations to the 2021 retirees. My name is Ernie Gonzalez, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, and I'd like to welcome you to this year's Orange Unified School District Retirement Celebration. Before we get started, I would like to invite Superintendent Dr. Hanson to the podium to provide some welcoming remarks.
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez, and thank you to our HR team for putting together another wonderful celebration of our retirees. And I'm so excited for all of you. It feels almost like a graduation. There's so many people here. So congratulations to our retirees. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your years and years of dedicated service to the Orange Unified School District and the children that we are so blessed to work with every day to ensure quality education. So I wish you well on your future endeavors. I know this past year has been like no other, but please remember all the joyous years you had walking into the schools or your place of work, serving our students and doing the great work in public education. Thank you all for what you do. I got a chance to walk through the aisles here and say hello to some of the people I haven't seen in what seems like forever. So it's really nice to get together and to celebrate all of you, and especially in our new stadium, the new, remodeled, completely awesome Fred Kelly Stadium. And you are some of the first to celebrate with us here. At this time, I'd like to recognize some of our Board of Education members that are with us this afternoon. We have Board President Kathy Moffett, Board Vice President Andrea Yamasaki, Board of Trustees Clerk Chris Erickson, and Board Member Anna Page. We thank them for joining us in honoring our retirees. And I'd like to ask Ms. Moffett, Board President, if she'd like to come up and say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. I have to say this is a bittersweet occasion for me, as I'm sure it is for you too. I feel like you are my people for so many reasons. I've worked with you on different projects. You've taught my children. I'm older than most of you, so from that standpoint, retiree is where I should be as well. But I thank you from the bottom of my heart as well. There's no better way to spend a career than helping and teaching children and forming the next generation. And that's what you all have done. So congratulations, and thank you so much. And just remember, on a day when maybe you're thinking back about what it's like in a classroom, you just remember that there are many, many students who are thinking about you too, and who will think about you the rest of their lives. It's so important what you've done, and we appreciate it. And Orange Unified would not be Orange Unified without you. So thank you so much.
I would like to also welcome some special guests with us today. Victor Perez from Schools First Credit Union. Thank you for being here, Victor. representatives from our associations, Greg Goodlander and Karen Barone from OUEA, Darlene Swanson and Tanya Asperry from CSEA. I'd like to welcome my esteemed cabinet members, Dave Rivera and Kathleen Corella. I'd also like to thank the district office and school site staff who are here to cheer on the retiree champions today. Most importantly, though, I would like to thank the families that are here of the honorees who have joined us in this celebration. The people here in front of you couldn't do what they do, the amazing things that they do for kids without the support of you over the years, so thank you. Fred Rogers once said, often when you think that you're at the end of something, you're really at the beginning of something else. And I really love that quote because it talks about, what we're considering to do next. And the retirees here today have shared with us some of their best memories of OUSD and also their plans for the future. And so we hope to share those also with you today if we get a chance. But we do have 200 employees being recognized today, 73 certificated staff, 107 classified staff, and 20 leadership. So we better get started, huh? Let's go ahead and do the roll call of the honorees. When you hear your name, please come up to the tables up front, and you will receive a certificate of appreciation, a crystal keepsake to remind you of your time with OUSD, a gift card from our generous partners from Schools First Credit Union. That was very nice of them. And also an orange-themed cookie and a small token of appreciation from the employee associations. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Mario Alarcon, Head Custodian, Child Care. Fidel Alatorre, Plant Supervisor, Villa Park High School. Kelly Alatorre, Teacher, Fairhaven. Ophelia Aldana, in Transportation. Ophelia shared that during her retirement, she plans to travel, and her best memories are working with her awesome people, and of course, some paid vacations and holidays. Whitney Ansberry, Teacher, Knoll Canyon. During retirement, Whitney plans to read and travel, and she appreciates the wonderful teachers she worked with in the district. Linda Anderson, Library Media Tech, Villa Park. Linda plans to spend some time with her 2 granddaughters and family during retirement. Teresa Andrade, Teacher, McPherson. Teresa is looking forward to not setting her alarm anymore and doing whatever sounds good, and also spending time with her 4-year-old grandson, Milo. Donna Auxier, Teacher, Jordan. Deborah Barron, Teacher, La Vida. Deborah is excited to spend more time with her family and also do some traveling. Mary Beaver, Instructional Assistant, Canyon High School. Becky Bell, Payroll Technician, Fiscal Services. Ramona Benke, Kitchen Manager, Portola Middle School. Robin Blaywise, Teacher, Fairhaven. Robin's looking forward to spending time working outside and sprucing up the gardens in her backyard. Kathy Bonham, Teacher, Al Medina. Kathy is looking forward to exploring new opportunities, visiting old friends and cousins that she hasn't seen for years on the East Coast, and perhaps moving. Nancy Bauer, teacher, La Vida. Nancy is looking forward to traveling and having some more time for her hobbies and family. Barbara Bucket, teacher, Crescent. Gina Burgos, CDC teacher, Child Development Center. Jan Butler, Executive Secretary 2, Educational Services. Jan is looking forward to spending time with her family, especially her grandkids, and not setting her alarm to wake up. Salvador Garabes, Custodian, District Office. Isaac Castillo, Instructional Assistant, Parkside Education Center. Isaac's looking forward to traveling around the world. Tom Chevron, teacher, Villa Park High School. Debbie Chevron, secretary, Villa Park High School. Nancy Clark, executive assistant to the superintendent and Board of Education. Nancy looks forward to travel, garden, time with family, camping time, and maybe reading a book. Florence Contreras, attendance health clerk, California. Deborah Coulter, teacher, Jordan. Debbie looks forward to traveling during the seasons other than summer. Aren't the rates so much better? Darcy Crary, instructional assistant, Orange Pre-K. Robin Crespi, senior staff school clerk, Richland. Robin's best memory of Orange USD is synchronized swimming at the end of the year parties. Janet Cunning-Jones, teacher, Lamson. Dana Daniel, teacher, Yorba Middle School. Dina Davis, counselor, Almadena. Dina is also looking forward to traveling sometime other than when the schools are out. And she loves, her best memory is working with the awesome students at Almadena. Judith Denny, teacher, McPherson. Susan DeSeo, teacher, Villa Park. Susan's looking forward to traveling with her husband, more time with her hobbies, and not arriving on campus in the dark. Susan Decato, instructional assistant, Running Springs Elementary. Lorenzo Diaz, senior gardener and groundskeeper, maintenance and operations. His favorite memories of working at OUSD is the satisfaction after completing a job. Lori Diepa, teacher, Crescent. Lori's looking forward to sleeping in, traveling, and connecting with old friends. Carol Doves, teacher, California. Carol's already found her retirement job. She plans to tutor her grandchildren. Congratulations, Carol. Karen Duggar, teacher, Orange High School. Jill Eisner, teacher, Fletcher. Gerardo Elizaras, El Rancho. Jennifer Esparza, school nurse. Jennifer is planning to spend more time with family and being able to travel. Tina Everett, insurance technician, business services. Tom Philbeck, construction and projects manager in the facilities department. Javier Flores, custodian, Fairhaven. Don Frazier, child care leader. Don looks forward to sleeping in. Well, as you guys know, one of the high school seniors' favorite activities before they graduate is selecting their senior superlatives. Things like most likely to succeed or most likely to become famous. Well, we have some retiree superlatives for you today. Who's the most likely to show up to work by mistake next year? Yola Wurzishen. You can just wave, Yola. If I call your name, you can just get up and wave to the crowd. Most likely to continue celebrating Dr. Seuss's birthday well into retirement, Linda Horace. Most likely to have to start driving their grandkids to school in the morning, Benny Smith. Most likely to unretire, Connie Smith. Most likely to still wake up at 4 a.m. while retired, Susie Sparks. And most likely to stay in their pajamas all day, Cheryl Ralston. Well, let's continue with our roll call, shall we? Karen Fry, teacher, Handy Elementary. Karen looks forward to being able to travel, visit her family, and not having to set her alarm at 3 a.m. Woo. Judith Fusco, teacher, Villa Park. Judy plans on traveling, seeing the country, and visiting family and friends. Sherry Gallagher, behavior support assistant. Sherry plans on traveling to see her grandbaby coming soon, congratulations, and gardening and more time reading. Thomas Geary, warehouse worker, delivery driver, nutrition services. Macram Gurgis, teacher, Villa Park. Macram looks forward to enjoying life after working for 56 long years. Mike Gibbons, teacher, Imperial. Mike looks forward to no passwords, no paperwork, and no 5 a.m. alarm clock. Hilda Gomez, teacher, Handy. And Hilda's looking forward to being able to spend time with her adorable grandchildren, ages 2 and 4. Kathleen Gray, child care assistant leader. Kathleen's favorite memory of OUSD is having the kids come back who graduate to visit and say hello. Susan Greenwald, teacher, special education. Susan's looking forward to having more time for her families, her hobby, and travel. Lynette Gutman, teacher, La Vida. And Lynette looks forward to more time with her family. Gloria Guzman, PE attendant, Almadena. And Gloria says her favorite memory is when she got her job, and she has a feeling of being thankful and blessed to work at the school where she's appreciated, and she appreciates the opportunity. Arlene Heifeld, attendance health clerk, Panorama. Arlene's favorite memory, being Employee of the Year. Congratulations again. Elisa Hankus, Nurse, Health Services. Alicia Herrera, Insurance Technician, Risk Management. Deborah Hewitt, School Office Manager, Crescent. And her favorite memory is going through and training 10 principals. Wow. Arlene Highland, Teacher, Villa Park. Craig Hufflin, AV Electronics Technician, Technology Services. Lita Holloway, Teacher, La Vida. Andrea Hopkins, Teacher, Special Education. Linda Horace, Teacher, Knoll Canyon. Linda looks forward to using the 12-month calendar to have real visits and vacation with kids living outside the state and to be able to work on projects any time of the day and any day of the week. Sarah Hughes, Teacher, Imperial. And Sarah's favorite memory is she loved teaching at Imperial and being part of the team and colleagues and sharing the ups and downs of life and the dedication of hard work and humor. She'll miss her Imperial family. Sally Hewson, Principal, Elementary, Prospect. Sally plans to spend more time with her granddaughters, and she will miss the people and friends in OUSD. Peggy Hunter, School Office Manager, Taft. Peggy looks forward to flip-flops every day. Her fondest memories are watching Sheila dancing down the hall and good times in the office with her BFFs, and of course being District Employee of the Year. Diane Jennings, Teacher, McPherson. Jeanette Gigi Kelly, Principal, Elementary, Linda Vista. And Gigi plans on spending time with her granddaughter. Mary Callison, Instructional Assistant, Education Services. Lane Kent, Locksmith, Maintenance and Operations. Mary King, Executive Secretary 1, Student and Community Services. And Mary plans to spend more time with her family and friends, travel, and not setting an alarm. Sheila Knight, Head Custodian, Taft. Maybe she's going to dance down the aisle, right, Sheila? Sheila plans to spend quality time with her family. Pamela Corey, Teacher, Knoll Canyon. She plans on relaxing and enjoying her grandbabies and family, and says that the Knoll Canyon family is the best. Nancy Kavalstad, Teacher, Fairhaven. Nancy plans to do more artwork and going to Norway, Scotland, and Redwoods. Karen Lamp, Teacher, Anaheim Hills. And Karen plans to spend quality grandma time with her little one. Carl Lukey, Senior, Marine Instructor, Orange High. Carl plans on European travel. Diane Lisner, Teacher, Al Medina. looks forward to no weekend prepping and be able to travel in the fall. Martha Lopez Martinez, Library and Media Tech, McPherson. Martha's favorite memory at OUSD is getting Classified Employee of the Year in 2010. Gloria Lopez, Cook Baker, Portola Middle. Jose Lopez, Head Custodian, Linda Vista. Peter Lopez, Head Custodian, Jordan. Robin Lopez, Secretary, High School, Canyon High School. Lisa Luben Rivera, Teacher, Villa Park. And her favorite memory is seeing all the great things that the kids produced at Richland during the Poet Laureate contest. Robert Lund, Teacher, Panorama. Cindy Lundby, Teacher, McPherson. Cindy looks forward to spending time with family and friends. Roger McLaughlin, Teacher, Al Medina. Maria Maldonado Dinajero, Food Service Assistant, Canyon High School. Terry Maresh, Instructional Assistant, Special Education, Yorba Middle. Terry looks forward to traveling and hobbies. And her favorite memory of OUSD is rarely feeling like it was a job. I think that's a fitting place to take a small break. The communications team has put together a video tribute for all of you folks. So sit back and enjoy.
Good afternoon and congratulations to our Orange Unified School District retirees. This has been a momentous year, and we congratulate you on your long, exemplary service to our students and our community. Many of you have worked with Orange Unified School District for 30 or more years, establishing yourselves as not only outstanding employees, but part of the OUSD family. And we know this last year has been challenging, but we're moving into a much better time, and we hope that in your retirement you'll be able to enjoy yourselves and your family doing those things that we're all looking forward to going back to traveling and enjoying together. Again, thank you for your long dedicated service to Orange Unified School District, and the best wishes to all of you. We have a large class, and we look forward to celebrating our retirement class of 2021.
for that fantastic tribute. And did I mention we have 200 to honor today? So we're going to get right back into the roll call. Gina Ma, Senior Staff School Clerk, Orange High School. Denise McEwen, Teacher, Yorba. Denise looks forward to traveling around the world and helping others and doing some painting. Denise McGraw, Teacher. And Denise looks forward to playing hooky from school and meeting her first grandchild. Nancy Mckenna, Teacher, Fairhaven. Her favorite memory of Orange Unified School District is the joy and laughter found every day with her students and colleagues. George Mendoza, Bus Driver, Transportation. Shelley Mickelson, Instructional Assistant, Special Education. Shelley looks forward to getting back to gardening and doing a little bit of traveling. Julie Molesky, Instructional Assistant, Special Education, Canyon Hills. Maria Molina, Bus Driver, Transportation. Crisanto Monroy, Head Custodian, Villa Park. Crisanto plans to spend more time with family, and his favorite memories are helping student, staff, and parents. Sarah Monroy, Technology Support Specialist, Special Education. Sarah plans to enjoy time with family. Eugene Martinez, Senior HVAC Technician, Maintenance and Operations. Guillermo Montejano, Senior Gardener, Groundskeeper, Maintenance and Operations. Arturo Montelongo Cardona, Head Custodian, Canyon Rim. Arturo plans to do some traveling, and his favorite memory is when he got selected for Employee of the Year. Gloria Montoya, Test Clerk, Language Assessment Center. Leroy Montoya, Payroll Technician, Fiscal Services. Leroy plans to do some camping and traveling with his family. Blanca Morales de Rodriguez, Food Service Assistant, El Medina. Jacobo Morales, Technology Support Specialist, Technology Services. Isabel Moran, Senior Central Kitchen Assistant, Nutrition Services. Isabel plans on enjoying her hobbies, gardening, reading, and spending time with her family, especially her newborn grandchild. Patricia Morton, School Office Manager, Cambridge. Brian Mull, Teacher, Orange High School. Mike Navarro, Maintenance Supervisor, Maintenance and Operations. Tammy Nguyen, Attendance Health Clerk, La Vida. Tammy says she plans on just being happy with life, spending time with family, and traveling. Candy Nieves, School Office Manager, California. Candy says her husband and she just purchased a new truck and travel trailer, and she plans to go visit all 50 states. Darren Nee, Child Care Leader, Imperial. Darren plans to spend time with his grandkids and do some golfing. Peter Nishimoto, Information Systems Specialist, Santiago and El Rancho. Peter plans to not work and moving out of state and being able to spend more time in nature. Jean Ontiveros, Senior Secretary, Child Development Center. Cindy Ottens, Teacher, Fletcher. Cindy plans to do some traveling, scrapbooking, and reading books for fun. Elizabeth Pabian, Speech Language Pathologist Assistant, El Medina. Roseanne Patton, Staff School Clerk, California. Yvonne Pena, Child Care Assistant Leader, Child Care. Irma Perez, Instructional Assistant, Special Ed, Running Springs. Irma looks forward to spending more time with her husband, kids, and grandkids, and having fun outings. Kim Perinoski, Health Clerk, Secondary, Villa Park. Edith Pinto Marquez, Administrative Secretary, Maintenance and Operations. Edith plans to travel within the United States and the world and not having to rush back to work. Cheryl Ralston, Executive Secretary 2, Human Resources. Cheryl plans to spend more time with her grandson and, of course, being in her PJs. Robin Ray, Teacher, Sycamore. Robin's looking to every day being a Saturday. Patricia Reeves, Nutrition Services Director, Nutrition Services. Her favorite memories are the people, staff, students that she's met, and the friends that she's made. Savine Reichert, Teacher, Jordan. Sharon Reeves, Secretary, High School, Villa Park. Lydia Roach, Principal, La Vida. Cheryl Robertson, Teacher, McPherson. Cheryl plans on looking forward to some time with her family and with herself. Sharon Rowland, Teacher, Villa Park. Sharon's favorite memory is meeting her husband of 30 years. Jeannie Roney, Teacher, Cambridge. Jeannie looks forward to spending more quality time with her family, and she'd also like to do some volunteer work in the Orange community. Diane Sage, Child Care Leader, Running Springs. Diane plans on catching up on her sleep, traveling, and spending time with her grandchildren. Jose Salazar, School Bus Driver Instructor, Transportation. Niang Ya Sam, Food Service Assistant, Nutrition Services. Karen Sanders, Principal, Fairhaven. Karen plans to do traveling, volunteering, and spending time with her grandson. Dolores Sanabek, Senior Staff School Clerk, Villa Park. Dolores looks forward to traveling in her RV. Nilaflor Saxena, Instructional Assistant, Special Education, Lamson. Patricia Schaffler Ross, Nurse, Health Services. Philip Schultz, Teacher, Portola. Philip plans on doing more reading and traveling. Sue Schuster, payroll technician, fiscal services. Brenda Scott, teacher, Yorba Middle. Brenda plans on working out with her family and friends. Carmen Seda Fernandez, library media technician 2, handy. She looks forward to extending her weekend to 5 more days and visiting her granddaughter. Cecilia Sepulveda, school office manager, Canyon Rim. Cecilia looks forward to not having to drive on the 91 freeway. Victor Sepulveda, maintenance specialist, carpenter, maintenance and operations. Victor's looking forward to not having to wake up at 4 a.m. Charla Soroy, administrative secretary, maintenance and operations. Catherine Shaw, teacher, Fletcher. Kathy Shelton, secretary, high school, assistant principal, Villa Park. Kathy's looking forward to her new creative venture, interior design. Teresa Shortreed, executive secretary 2, business services. Teresa's looking forward to not having to make the 62-mile round trip to and from Orange every day. Teresa Cisaros Suarez, school office manager, Jordan. And Teresa's excited for the new chapter of her life that will bring her loved ones and her well-being. Lamonda Simmons, teacher, handy. Cheryl Slack, technology support specialist, technology services. Cheryl's looking forward to sleeping in. Debbie Slater, teacher, Running Springs. Deborah's favorite memory is working with all the wonderful people at Running Springs. They became her family. All right, well, we got some more superlatives for you. Who's most likely to move out of state? Lane Kent. Most likely to have a second career as a stand-up comedian? Brian Mull. Most likely to start giving homework to their family members in retirement? Whitney Amsbury. This one's easy. Who's most likely to publish a cookbook? Patricia Reeves. And most likely to call their colleagues and tease them because they still have to work? Tina Everett. Most likely to follow the 49ers across the country? Leroy Montoya. Most likely to start a career as a motivational speaker? Diane Way. And most likely to join a bowling league, Juanita Velasquez. And now back to our roll call. Elizabeth Sleuters, Library and Media Tech 2, Cambridge. Benny Smith, School Office Manager, Prospect. Benny's looking forward to a tour of all 50 states, only 10 more to go. Connie Smith, principal, Taft. Connie's favorite memory is a California Distinguished School at Palmyra and California Gold Ribbon School at Taft. Don Smith, transportation manager in transportation. Favorite memory is every day the kids on the bus go home safely. Maureen Smith, school office manager, Running Springs. Michael Smith, custodian, Canyon Hills. Sam Smith, Facilities Athletic Staff Assistant in the Athletics Use of Facilities Department. Susan Sparberg, Teacher, Chapman Hills. Susie Sparks, Substitute Service Technician, Human Resources. Susie's looking forward to not having to wake up at 4 a.m. and also looking to take some road trips with family and friends. Paulette Specht, School Office Manager, Levita. Nancy Stedman, Library and Media Tech 2, California. Nancy's looking forward to traveling and visiting her grandchildren and family. Barbara Stevens, Fiscal Service Director, Fiscal Services. Carolyn Still, Teacher, Orange High. Carolyn Stringfellow, District Registrar, Student and Community Services. Janet Sermon, Teacher, Panorama. Janet looks forward to taking some time to do some painting classes and start painting again. Elizabeth Tanabe, Library and Media Tech 2, Canyon High. Maurilio Tapia, Custodian, Villa Park High. Jackie Tasso, Administrative Secretary, Nutrition Services. Her favorite memory is all the great people she's worked with during her last 36 and a half years. Jan Rose Thompson, Instructional Assistant, Special Education, Canyon High. Jan Rose is looking forward to not have to adhere to any time clock and the ability to travel when crowds are at a minimum. Randy Thompson, CTE Teacher, Orange High. One of Randy's favorite memories is coaching Orange High football for over 14 years. Debbie Todd, High School Registrar, Richland. Debbie looks forward to making the rest of her life the best. Suzanne Tomei, Instructional Assistant, Special Education Floater, La Vida. Bertha Torres, Cook Baker, Al Medina. Bertha's favorite memories are meeting lifelong friends. Joan Trumbull, Occupational Therapist, Special Education. Michelle Trong, Teacher, Canyon High. Yasmin Valley, Teacher, Orange High. Yasmin is looking forward to spending more time with her children, grandchildren, reading books, arts and crafts, and hobbies. Joe Varela, Construction Coordinator, Maintenance and Operations. Rochelle Vargas, Child Care Supervisor, Child Development Center. Rochelle's looking forward to spending more time with family, friends, and teaching college students part-time. Susan Vargas, Teacher, Orange High. Jose Vasquez, Head Custodian, Handy. Jose Vega Garcia, Custodian, Portola. Anthony Velasco, Custodian, Orange High. Genevieve Velasquez, Child Care Leader, Linda Vista. Juanita Velasquez, Human Resources Supervisor, Human Resources. Juanita's special memory of OUSD is the annual HR Christmas pajama party at Cheryl's house. Pajama Jam, I think they call it. Pamela Verdone, teacher, Anaheim Hills. And Pamela's looking forward to not sitting in front of her computer all day. Lupe Villalobos, attendance health clerk, Fairhaven. Fabiola Villaseñor, child care assistant leader, child care. Her favorite memory is making lifelong friends in the CARES program. Patricia Venus, teacher, Canyon High. Constance Connie Walsh, teacher, La Vida. Connie's looking forward to spending time with family and traveling during different times of the year. Diane Way, child care supervisor, Child Development Center. Diane's looking forward to just living her best life. Janine Wegraki, teacher, Jordan. Her favorite memory is the student's face when they first start to learn to read. Deborah Wayner, instructional assistant, special education, health services. She's looking forward to spending more time with her family. Kenneth Whitall, teacher, El Medina. Karen Wilson, library and media specialist, Orange High. Yola Wurzishin, senior fiscal assistant accountant, fiscal services. Yola's looking forward to having the freedom to choose how she's going to fill her day. Cheryl Young, accounting technician 1, nutrition services. Antoinette Zabi, CDC aide, Child Development Center. Maureen Zoider, library media tech 2, Taft Elementary. Maureen's looking forward to gardening, reading, spending time with the grandkids. And as they come up to pick up their last awards here, I just wanted to remind everybody of a few quotes that are great to think about for retirement. One is, retirement is not the end of the road, it's the beginning of the open highway. And retirement is a blank sheet of paper. It's a chance to redesign your life into something new and different. And probably one of my favorite quotes is from one of the worst movies ever, but we want to ask you about something. You know the quote, "Just when I thought I was out, they dragged me back in," from Al Pacino? Well, we've got an offer for you retirees today. An offer you can't refuse. Well, hear us out. We know how valuable of an influence you are, and what a great people you all are. And what we want to do is offer you a chance to join the OUSD Retiree Corps. And so what we want to do is offer you the ability to come back if you want. You can be a substitute teacher, perhaps a classified substitute in a chosen field, volunteer at your favorite school. But wait, if you act now, there's more. We can hire you as an instructional assistant. We can really do that. And so we just think that we don't want to let your collective wisdom and skill and love for kids escape. So plan on hearing from us before you head off into summer on opportunities and ways you might want to come back and spend some time continuing to help OUSD. Until then, we want to say thank you for each and every one of you for your service to the students of Orange Unified School District. You know, whether you served as a teacher in a support role, your influence goes on in the lives of the students. And for all of that, we say thank you. And a special thank you to Cheryl Roston, the HR department, the communications team for organizing this event. Good night. Now let's play some lacrosse. Have a good night.